Hey everyone. I'm often doing 1,000 things at once. Don't pretend you don't know this feeling, Jay. When you're like I was half having a conversation with Sam, half doing something else, half thinking about what's to come. Let me bring us back to. So I'm going to bring your characters in, everyone else, though you will essentially be 40 feet up. I'm just doing it so that you guys can see the goings on here. So you guys are kind of upwards, but you're not really there in that room. I will need though some initiatives, please.
Lovely.
From
can't
everyone.
Wait. Just can't wait.
As we deal with this thing in front of you.
A 2. Why wouldn't I roll a 2? Of course. Life is great, guys. Life is great.
Let me just roll.
Oh, and you're prone.
And I'm prone. No big deal.
Shadow. Camille, what's your dexterity modifier, please?
1.
1, which means this thing goes first.
So just so I can hear it again, we are not down there. It's just Gideon. We're here to see, right?
You're 40 feet up. There's a hole with Camille's just
at the hole still.
Yeah, he's just hastily tied a rope. Gideon, you are prone. You know this. Savari, you are first to react. You're aware of generally what's going on down there, but you're 40 feet up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna just shimmy down the rope. I can. Does that use all my action to go down the rope?
No, it's your movement, so it's just the same as your normal movement, so you can move down the rope as much as you want by just shimmying down it. It's the safest way down, but the slowest.
Okay. I mean, my speed is 30 feet, so can I only go down partway down the rope? How long is the rope?
The
50
rope
feet, but it goes down 40.
Yeah, it's 40 feet to get to the very bottom.
Okay, so I get like partway down the rope, I guess, or 30 feet down the rope. Which would, I guess, put me somewhere close to Gideon, right? Even though I'm up higher.
Yeah, the rope is where this one is piled. You see that?
Okay. Am I? Okay. Am I in the room if I'm 30 feet down?
Yeah. You're in the room if you're 5 feet down.
So I can see this beast of shadow.
Yeah, you can see this thing has coalesced. It's basically like a humanoid-ish shadow. It has some form to it. You can see some eyes, a demonic horns, some kind of like ghostly wings that sprout from it. It's quite difficult to see even with dark vision because it is essentially made of shadow and seems to kind of blend in slightly with the shadow itself, but it does have a form in front of you, yeah.
Okay.
It looks mean and satanic and evil.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him. Oh, yeah, it's just my voice. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him at level 2. And just right away, just like, nuh-uh. Not today, Satan.
All right. So, Dissonant Whispers. Is that a save from me?
It is a wisdom save.
A whiz save. Let's see here.
He flees.
13. So it takes the presumably full 16 psychic damage. And also, I guess it's afraid of you, or it has to run away. Is that what?
It flees, I think, is what that. Let me pull it up.
You see the little information circle at the very top of the dice roller box. You could type Dissonant Whispers in there, and it'll bring up the information as a separate thing.
Okay. It takes the damage. It must immediately use its reaction. Wait. On a failed save, it takes. Must immediately use its reaction. If available, to move as far as the speed allows it away from you. Doesn't move into dangerous ground. Blah blah blah. So it just has to move away and immediately use its reaction. Apparently.
All right. In that case, as soon as you climb down this thing and just sort of partially hanging on, cast the Dissonant Whispers at this thing, you see it recoil from whatever it is that you shouted, and it hisses and moves into the far corner of this room, sort of recoils away from you, shaking its head, snapping. How long does the flea thing last, or does it do saves?
It doesn't say, so I'm wondering if it's just after this thing.
Or dissonant? Isn't it a minute?
I don't know.
Because all it is, I mean, like.
Hang on, I'm going to bring up your character sheet because it's not in there, is it?
It's music, though.
I know.
Music's dope.
Bumping, dude.
Yeah, Peachy Pixel 8. Oh, I regained access to all my shit that Roll20 took from me.
Oh, what?
Nice.
Yeah, so
Well, we'll go over that later on.
Yeah. So on a successful target takes half damage, it doesn't have to weigh it on creatures. Use its reaction if available to move as far away as speed allows from you. All right, so it's just it used its reaction to do it, but it stops now on the end of its turn. Anything else from you? Bonus actions and stuff?
As a bonus action, just looking at Gideon from above, I'm just being like, I'm getting real tired of doing this, and casting Healing Word at level 1.
Nice.
I love
Real sick of this.
how she's like, I'm getting real tired of doing this. I'm like, oh, I can heal myself for 25 points anytime. Thanks.
Not if you're getting
How
your
much is
ass
that?
beat.
7? Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to die today.
Creature, please don't do this to me, Windows. Sorry, there's like a Windows notification and it's covering all the shit this thing can do and winding me up. Fucking
Nice.
I'd never installed this bullshit.
I was like, I have a feeling I'm gonna die today. Jumps to death.
Jumps to death. Here we
To
go.
be fair, I didn't know it was jumping. I heard there's a rope, and I was like, I'm gonna go down it.
There was a broken rope.
Oh, I thought it was a full rope.
No, he hadn't tied the new rope yet.
Oh, that explains
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, man, it's only 10 damage. You guys have thrown me at a door for more damage.
The shadow
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Okay.
almost disappears from sight as it rushes in kind of a almost incorporeal form, reforms itself in front of where Gideon lays on the ground, and Savari kind of hangs from this rope. And
Just yelping and lifting up her legs.
there's a as the form kind of appears in front of you, Gideon, you see these huge, horrible demonic jaws snap at you with advantage. Incredibly, Gideon rolls out of the way of the snapping jaws and avoids the bite. However, there is 2 large claws that form as this thing's hands. One swipes at Gideon, one swipes at Savari. Gideon, these are
16.
going to hit both of you, yeah. Where are my D10s? Yeah, that's right.
This music is so bumping, man.
All right, I've only got 1. Fine. Savari, you take
No.
9 slashing damage from
Damn it.
this thing. Gideon, you take 6 slashing damage from this thing as it swipes and cuts around you. The thing looks up at the others who are peering and about to do their own things, and it smiles. Gamil, your turn.
Savari's still on the rope, correct?
She is on the rope. Yeah, Savari, give me an athletics check. No, a strength saving throw.
My -1 strength.
Yeah. You are swiped off of the rope
Great.
and land successfully on the ground.
Land or fall?
Fall. No, you land. You land
Okay.
I
on.
was really hoping, like, Gamil would just fall down and knock her down as well.
I was thinking about
It's
it.
like hit me down, and then Boulder comes right down afterwards. It's just like this cartoon bullshit.
I'm not going to be too
The
hard.
dummy game.
You get swiped off the rope, basically.
All right.
Gamil.
So yeah, she's off. I'm like, I just look at Boulder and Meet you at the bottom. And jump straight down. Not shimmering or anything, just sliding down. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's still just your standard movement. You can jump down, or you can go down the rope. Those are pretty much your two options.
Fuck it, jump. It's already today, fuck it.
I love the chaos.
God damn it.
Yeah.
TPK.
Give me an acrobatics, or no, give me a dex saving throw. Nice, yeah. You jump, you land on your feet, do a kind of a roll,
Superhero pose.
and a superhero pose, but it does splinter your shins somewhat as you
Ooh.
barely miss Savari, land with a terrible thud. 3d6 bludgeoning damage, but you're able to basically, the dex save was so that you don't completely lose your turn. You can stabilize yourself and continue to do shit. Okay, 8 bludgeoning damage, but you can still take your action and bonus actions stuff.
Okay, so what is it that I see right now? Is the Beast of Shadow like right in front of me, or?
Yeah, it's just a fucking great big thing that just looks like a demon in shadow form. There's a Gideon in front of it, a Savari just barely in front of it, and then you.
Can I throw a torch at it?
Yes, you can throw a torch at it. Give me an
It's-
attack roll. Just give me a d20 plus strength.
Fucking do it, man. It's awesome.
I thought because it's a shadow, light being like d20 plus.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts is light, according to, you know.
Oh god.
God.
Oh my god.
You ignite a torch and throw it at this thing. Like, in what way? You're throwing it through it, throwing it, trying
Like
to
a tomahawk,
burn
just
it off.
throwing it at it.
You throw it, it hits the thing. It goes through it as if it had hit nothing, but as it hits the thing, it screeches wildly as if it hates it. And then as the torch lands on the other side of the room, and the thing kind of regains its composure.
Well, I guess he hates fire.
You still have a bonus action if you want to do something else.
No, we already said we can't use the flamethrower as a bonus.
No, you can use it as a bonus. You just have to make sure that you have a certain. It's got a certain amount of charges, right? I think you have 5 or
Yeah.
6 left.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
I'll use the flamethrower then.
Cool.
No mission.
Gideon.
Oh,
can you-
my bad. I
We
mean, I
should
might as
add-
well. I actually might as well just give that to you now.
I do have it on my sheet, but I can't like click it to do it.
Let me see if I can go in.
You need to make it a thing that you can attack with, and then you can set it up so that it has a dex save thing with fire.
I'll do it for you. Don't worry. I got you.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, Jay, you can do stuff like that. Do you want to take this one for now? This 3?
So that's what I rolled for him. So
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna roll a dex save. The flamethrower comes out. This thing barely makes its composure. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Yeah, this thing barely makes its composure as this flame launches at it, and it kind of disperses for a moment and then reappears in front of you, none the worse for wear, as it avoids the flamethrower. Boulder, up at the top, last one.
Can I use my movement to, like, one-handed slide down my 30 feet movement and then kind of let go and plunge?
Yes, I'm gonna allow that.
I'm assuming I can't do a double attack, then it'll be a single attack.
No, that's just your movement as you land. Yeah, no, I feel like you're just fine to do that. You get 10 feet of kind of free fall without
Take a D6
taking any.
for an extra 10 feet. Or is it 40
No,
feet?
because it's 40 feet and you do 30
Oh.
feet of movement.
Then great.
So you're just
Let's
completely
do
fine. That is 100% the way to access this fight, as opposed to just barrel in and jump off the edge.
God damn it.
There you go. The
So,
flamethrower's in your inventory.
I land between Gamil and Gideon, and I guess I'll just try to swipe twice.
Cool. So, what do you have? 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay. Want to read one thing real quick. One of those is a distracting strike. So, my allies now have, I think, the next attack roll is an advantage against him.
Oh.
And then I gotta add 1d8 to one of my things. So, bam. That is 31 damage. If it actually hits him. I don't know if he's made
Jesus
of
Christ.
shadow space magic.
No, like you like strike into this thing and it does kind of just bite into it as if you were biting into flesh. The thing cries out and is pushed and moved with it as you hit a couple of times, one of them being a distracting strike. It does focus very heavily on you. Wait, I don't need to roll, do I?
So that actually,
To try
I
and
mean, I don't know if
save.
it
No,
matters,
doesn't say.
but that does not. It distracts the creature, but it doesn't cause enmity. Like, it's not like it has to hit me or anything.
No, yeah, I know, yeah, but you are
Okay.
like it in terms of how you're looking at it. The sword sings through the air and cuts into this thing as it lets out a terrifying screech, which echoes off of the basement walls. And presumably that's the end of the turn for Boulder.
Like an action hero. I'm gonna burn an action surge and go again. I want to hit him again.
Go for it.
Damn, dog.
So that's
You
2
can't
hits
miss.
again. And I'll do the same thing to where I'll do one more distracting thing, and that's.
Can you only do one of those per turn or one per action?
So,
Battle
it
Master
has
thing.
no limits. It's 1 per attack.
One per
When
attack.
when you hit, it says literally when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. You
Okay.
hit once per year to die. So
Yeah.
that's an extra 26 damage, and it's the next hit is still going to be advantage.
Okay. Does it stack?
No, I mean, I attacked again, so I would have had
So
advantage.
you just
on the
wanted
first
to give it the extra damage. Cool. 26 total damage. So okay, great. I can do maths, guys. Don't worry about it. Cool. That was an easy bit of maths. We're good. So again, Boulder steels himself and just wails on this thing as it kind of chops off bits of shadow which disperse into the air, and this thing screeches again. There's a horrible noise from this thing. You do see the form of a human-looking face looking down at you, kind of twisting in pain and anger and fury. As Gideon, you presumably stand
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. So I'll take my whole prone thing off of there or whatever. And I'm going to cast Divine Favor as a bonus action. And I have advantage on one attack or just both attacks?
1.
Okay.
Next attack, so it's singular.
Okay, so and then I'm going to multi-attack both attacks, 2nd level Divine Smite. Which is this a fiend or an undead?
Are you divine sensing?
I'm Divine Smiting it.
You're divine smiting it.
I get an extra D8 if it's a fiend or an undead.
It is not. Somehow, I know. I'm just,
Okay, all right.
I'm
So
just
that's
as,
still
I'm just as confused, but it is.
one,
But it is
two.
not.
Do either of those hit?
1 hit.
1 hit. The first one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's hold on. Let me do the math here. 2nd level, so that's 3d8, and then Divine Favor is also 1d4. So it's just gonna be a whole fucking myriad and explosion of 3d8, and then 1d4 of just radiant and fucking holy damage everywhere as I just hit him.
Okay. So this insane amount of radiant holy damage strikes the creature. What is that in total?
27.
27. Again, it's pretty much the same, roughly around the same time you and Boulder are just wailing on this thing. There's flashes of light going off, this thing's face turning and snarling. It does seem to flip between kind of a demon and a humanoid-looking face, though anger, fury, and pain all twist across each of the features. The thing takes further damage, and anything else from you?
No, that's the whole turn. That's every action.
Wail on this thing, Sabari. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna just immediately, again, just whisper under my breath. No, and cast vicious mockery. Just because she's so done. Like
the whitest
every
tiefling
time,
I know, man.
Every time she follows Gideon into some bullshit, there's something terrible. There's some shadowy ass figure. She's no.
With save 17,
No.
so it makes it. So
Ooh.
that's a nothing, right? Yeah, not a half.
Yeah. I wasn't say though. Yeah.
So it doesn't take the damage.
Doesn't it bounce back at her? Isn't that what we did with the cats? Or
Well, the cats are
That
special.
they were.
The cats.
Oh, I actually thought that was like if you failed. I was like, holy
no.
shit,
The
girl.
cats can mimic sounds.
Dude, that's
I think
actually so
I think
cool.
on almost all cantrips, if you fail anything like that, it just does nothing.
Okay.
So yeah, like you shout this thing, but the thing just doesn't
Yeah.
seem to respond. It seems to be gathering its strength for something, and then after the wailing on from the other two. Anything else? Bonus action?
Is Bardic Inspiration a bonus action? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's a bonus. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna look over to Boulder and be like, clearly you know what you're doing here. You got it, buddy. You got it. Give my Bardic Inspiration.
All right, so you have a D6 to use on an attack or an abilities check or a saving throw.
Literally the only person that doesn't need Bardic Inspiration. I love it so much. It's so good.
I
Well-
can't wait to have an attack roll of 50. It's gonna be
They're
great.
tail bros.
Sometimes you
There's
need a bardic inspiration for other things,
Yeah.
like saving throws. I'm gonna need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw as this thing bends its head completely back and then lets out this horrendous wailing screech.
Is this magic?
Echoes off of the. Yes, it is. This is as it casts the fear spell, basically. Each creature in within 30 feet has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Mine's the 13. Just as a heads up.
You have advantage.
Yeah, because rock gnome. Yep.
Let me see what this thing's. Okay, so Gamil, you successfully are not frightened by this creature. Everyone else is status inflicted with frighten, which means you have to take the dash action and move away from it by the safest available route on each of your turns, unless there's nowhere to move. So essentially you have to spend your turn running away from it. At the end of your turn, you can use make another whiz save throw to try and break the spell, essentially.
Would I just go up against that wall, or would I try to run over into the corner?
Wait, for frightened, do we have to dash away?
For
I thought if you're feared, you just had a disadvantage on attack rolls.
no, that's the spell fear.
Okay.
We've gotten frightened.
You're not frightened. The spell is that you have to.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you said frightened, and I was like, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need a rules lawyer. I just wanted to make sure.
It's fine. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't worry. I'm perfectly okay with you telling me what's right and wrong. Don't be afraid. But apart from Gamil, you all need to basically run away from it. You can search fear in the. This one is one of the spells that's in the
It's a
thing.
badass spell, dude.
Gamil, it is your turn. Everyone else looks wildly afraid of this thing as it coalesces into darkness and then reforms again. You can do something.
I was thinking of doing I know it's more of a creative idea, but because I do have the flasks of oil,
Mm.
I was gonna say to Boulder, drench your sword in in this oil, and I'll set it on fire so you can do more damage to it, because it's clear it doesn't like fire. So, but is that possible?
Yeah, you can do that. How many flasks of oil do you have? Did you mark one off for when you like filled up the?
I marked one off, but how many did you get, Jack?
I feel like you didn't buy that many.
I got 4.
4?
You used one for the grenade. You used one to fill up the thing, so there should be 2 left.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So just make sure, like, on your inventory, like, keep track of all this shit, all of you, like, because I will never remember. When you have an amount of something, make sure you're knocking them off and keeping an eye on what you have. You have one job, damn it. I'm kidding. What do you want to do? Okay, so yeah, you go ahead, give him an oil flask. I mean, Boulder looks kind of crazy right now in the eyes. It's a look that probably we haven't seen on Boulder before, unless this has been inflicted on him before, but he looks possibly afraid.
Boulder, don't worry. You'll be fine. Just drench your sword in this.
He just gave it to me.
Yeah, you can take the oil.
Cool.
Anything else, Skimmy, on your...
Would that be giving him the oil? Would that be considered a bonus?
Hmm.
No, you said no, potions aren't bonus.
Yeah, like using it. It's not like you didn't really use the thing, so I'll just you can just hand it to him on your as a movement thing. There's a stipulation in movement that you can do very simple things, like very quickly pick something up and stuff like that you can do within the movement turn. So you can basically just be like Boulder, blah, throw the thing at him, and then you can have your full action and bonus.
You can have a full attack. All right, twice with Scar's Bane.
1 hit. 17, nice. Yeah, you bite into it. It does seem to kind of make contact, yeah, it splits the demon in 2, and then it reforms itself somewhat. It does let out another one of those screeches. Boulder, you need to run away.
I move first.
No, we are so overpowered.
That'd be here, I guess.
I feel like you guys would run up the rope.
that was my intention as well. Going
like,
up.
You legitimately would want if this was gonna kill you and you had to escape. I feel like you would run up the rope.
Well, it's your decision.
Unless you can give me a reason for why you wouldn't try and go up the rope as opposed to just run to a corner.
I don't know, because I dropped down it. I didn't climb all the way down. Or because Camille's in the way. I don't know. Because you said empty space, so...
You can move through an ally's spot to get onto a thing.
Just barreling through.
So you could literally just like shove Gamil and Savari out the way and start climbing up this thing.
That's fine. I just don't know where my token would go there.
Well, you can. We'll have to just like imagine if you move it.
Imagination.
Yeah, just like chuck it over here somewhere, but we'll know that it's on the spot where Savari's token is.
Sure. And then I can take a normal action. That's just my movement.
You take your action to dash, so you go another 30 feet up.
So I'm like, then I climbed all the way up the rope. Then I am now out of combat.
For the sake of it,
There goes that plan.
I'll flip us over to this just so we can see where you guys are.
It's like now, because that's 40 feet, and that's...
So you did 40 feet, and then...
20. That's 60. I'm here now.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking far away.
Code Link.
I
have to re-examine the table. It's very important.
And then I make a wisdom saving throw.
And then you make a whiz save, yeah. Nice, yeah, you just about snap out of it. As you're running away, you're like, Code Link. Wait, what the fuck am I afraid of? And yeah, you snap out of it and you're like, fuck this, what the fuck? Gideon.
Okay.
Do you just want me to...
Yeah, I'm just...
He's gotta do the same thing.
I only have 25 feet, so I'd honestly be right at the edge. Like, if it's 50 feet up, I'd be at the top of the rope or like...
Be at the top of the rope?
Yeah.
Okay, so just for the sake of it...
I just go back up, and then... With saving throw?
And then a whiz save, yeah.
Yeah?
Nice, yeah, you make
Alright.
it too.
I'm gonna let go again.
And
you went all
all
the
right,
way up.
you let go.
Am I still holding the rope?
You're at the very top of the rope. You like
Yeah.
peek out and you
Yeah.
see Boulder
No,
shaking his
I
head.
just let go of that bitch.
All right,
Done.
3d6.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, it's fine.
Why you can't attack because that
It's-
was your full move.
It's fine.
Give me
No,
a dex.
it's not.
Give me a dex save. See if you can land.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. Hold on, I'm trying to do basic math real quick. Okay, we're good. Dex save. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so.
Oh,
God,
Yeah, no, you can land. You still take the like
Yeah.
horrible damage of the hit. But yeah, you can land. We'll put you like here as you avoid hitting.
Back in the
Safari.
fray, boys.
This is the best fight ever of all.
Terrible knees grinding. Savari, same thing for you. You need to run
Yeah.
the fuck away. So I guess you
I
skip out.
basically go where Boulder was.
And yeah, you end up.
So that'll be 60 feet for me.
So like,
Yeah. Like,
well, you'd be 20 feet away, maybe, Boulder. Oh, you are. It just
Yeah.
looks. Okay, so you put
Because
yourself
it's
20.
diagonal. That's
Put
why.
yourself whichever way you run, Savari. Up this way.
is that it?
Yeah. So okay, you guys are upstairs.
I'm gonna do
and
my
then,
wisdom.
you are still afraid. You're
See.
probably
Ah!
you're probably at this
Ouch.
point wanting to run outside and find Vexy and fly away.
That was me at the start, to be honest. She's not really afraid. She's like, now's my chance. Oh, everyone's running. Yeah, me too.
The beast, let's see here, takes a bite and a swipe at Gamil, misses the bite but strikes on the swipe. Nope, not those. Yes, those. He's gonna. Man, you guys got lucky. The first time this thing clawed at you, I only rolled 1d10 and it's.
Oh my god. No. Dad, why?
Savari was
So-
right.
This strikes at Gamil for a pretty hefty 20 slash damage, slicing across the front of Gamil's barbaric dwarf chest. A second claw, the same claw, continues through, attempts to swipe at Gideon. I think that you avoid it.
16.
Yes. You duck as this thing flies across the top of your head, this claw barely missing your face. Emil, it is your turn.
So Gamil's just watched everyone run out, and then Gideon falls straight back down.
Yeah. This thing let out like a terrifying wail, which you probably would have known that you steeled yourself against some sort of spell. You just were the one that's successfully made it through the spell. Like,
I was the one.
you were the one.
The ordering.
Everyone just ran out. Gideon's falling down. I'm surrounded by a bunch of idiots.
Okay.
Right. And I'm the dumb one. Right. I guess I'm gonna 2 attacks with the great axe and then use the flamethrower.
Okay, go for it. 2 hits. So 20 slash, and then a dex save. My god, 2 crits on that. He critted on his last dex save as well. Again, you strike through this thing. As you strike through it this time, you see this thing kind of struggle to coalesce back into its form. It kind of like pulls in different shapes. There's a point where it looks a little more humanoid than it does demonic, and then the wings sprout forth again and its face turns a lot more evil. Yeah, it sort of struggles to reach for a form before again pulling itself into shape. Looks of fury across its face once more as it remains in shape and avoids the fire of the flamethrower. Boulder, all the way back up the top there.
Yep. So I guess I burn 20 to hop back on the rope, and I move down the rope 10 feet. So I'm 30 feet off the ground.
Okay.
But I have no way of putting that on my character. What if I just...
Is there like a ladder symbol?
I'm just trying to see if I can have something that I just remember. Cool. Foot. Great.
Machine gun.
Notepad. Notepads are useful for this shit.
So I can see him now. So I guess I'll just I'm freaking like what's his face from Final Fantasy VIII? When he uses his desperado limit and just like throws a grenade from a rope.
Laguna.
But you're outside, so it's attached to nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like that. So I'm up there and I just use my
desperado limit break.
Boom.
This always comes back to Final Fantasy with this group.
Yeah.
Is that one hit or two?
I told you I run a Final Fantasy JRPG kind of campaign. Welcome to Final Fantasy VIII references, which always give you advantage to hit. If you can justify why you're Laguna from Final Fantasy VIII, then that is...
That battle music is some of the best battle music ever.
100%. It's called Man with the Machine Gun as well. All right. Enough Final Fantasy facts. Yeah, you absolutely strike with this crossbow. The two bolts quickly reloaded, which technically I think maybe you need two hands for, but I don't care because the first one was enough to kill it anyway. First one strikes through this thing's face. You see the sort of shadowy mist that surrounds this creature disappear, and there's just a sort of an old man stood before you in very common looking clothes for a moment as he falls backwards, and then both of them disappear into dust, shadow, and darkness. As the shadow disperses, you guys are all free from the claws of the spell if you're still under it, and the thing has been defeated and deleted. You are successful in defeating the Beast of Shadow.
We did it!
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
You did it.
I'm gonna immediately lay on hands. Full health.
You can lay on hands. Savari, you can head back down the road.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shimmy back down.
Yeah, and rejoin
So,
them.
guys?
Hey, good of you to
I
join
was
us.
Finally decided to join us.
Yeah, I was just checking to make sure there weren't any other shadow demons out front, because like, what? That would have been terrible. Am I right? All right, what are we doing?
Would you want to wait outside while we might get a little scary down here?
So I immediately just walk over to that table in the back corner and just start looking through stuff to see if there's any loot.
All right, give me an investigation check.
All right. What the fuck is my investigation? There it is.
Yeah, looking over the stuff on the table, there's all sorts of strange books. Give me an Arcana check as well. Are you there? Yeah, this is all necromancy stuff. For some reason, unbeknownst perhaps to us at this point in time, Savari has a pretty good grasp on the knowledge of necromancy magic. This is all stuff that leads it's all books and notes and old vials full of dried blood that seem to suggest that somebody was attempting to extend their life or grant themselves longer life. There is also an open diary on the table which reads some things such as this. If you would like to read it, Austin Marie, for everyone, then please do.
Oh my god. All right. Guys, there's something.
You mean you don't have to, but you're the one that found it.
It says day 22 and I cannot sustain my life any longer. I've lived past the years I was dealt, and fooling with this dark necromancy has done naught but cause me anguish. Day 28, it's happening. I've turned myself into something awful. I understand this spell now. It's used to inhabit a new body, but first you must become something ever so dark. Day 33, luckily, am far to the north. No village for miles, but must lock myself away somehow. The last of my mind, I will use it to seal myself away forever. This guy is terrible at poetry.
And after reading the last entry of the necromancer's diary, you don't really find anything else on this table, like nothing of particular use. It's all just notes and dusty tests. Presumably Boulder and Gamil, you're checking out those other things there.
What's this table?
Boulder is just a table. There is some various notes and necromancy-related tests, blood-related tests, tried blood. But there is a scroll on there, which is a scroll of false life, which can be cast at 3rd level. So it's basically a scroll of 3rd level false life. I will put that in the thing for you so you can add that to your shit. To use scrolls, I don't 100% play it the way the rules do because I think it's boring. If you're a wizard, you can write scrolls in, but none of you are at the moment unless you die and come back as it. But for the record, using a scroll is basically an arcana check. You have advantage if you're spellcaster of some sort and proficient in some way, and when you use it, if your arcana check is high enough, then you'll cast it. If not, you won't cast it. Either way, the scroll will burn up and be gone. So that is how scrolls generally work. When you attempt to use it, I'll double check all my specific rulings on that and I'll send it to you guys as well. Gamil, this is a chest. It is not locked, it's just a chest. And inside
is a trap.
You find.
Oh, damn.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go. So, what I didn't do, so I might as well let you guys do. I normally roll it myself, but I'm going to let you roll on this table to find out what's in the chest.
Oh.
And at the same time, I'm going to open up Premiere Pro CC, so that's probably going to crash everything on my
What are we rolling?
Wait.
Hundreds?
I will tell you in 1 second, because...
Got it.
What are we rolling and what videos are we editing?
Please go away. Why are you still here, Premiere? Okay, so...
He's talking to me.
No, we need to go to this page. First of all, you do find... No, this is all you find. Apologies. I thought it was something completely different. Other than the items found in this thing, there is nothing else in this room.
That would make sense.
But
This is a roller coaster right now.
this is
Emotional.
like it gave me a page number, but it's the wrong page number, so now I have to find it manually, and I wanna cry.
Did the wrong page number have some
One
really good
purple
loot? Because I'll take it. I'll slip you a.
You get a 9th level
100.
scroll of gate.
Yeah, you're gonna get some crazy 9th level scroll that is purely used to escape the Abyssal Plane in another campaign. Where are you?
Right here.
Yeah, hi.
Level
I'm standing
So
right on
guys,
the chest.
while Brad is getting
You
this, make
Black
sure to go subscribe to our YouTube to catch the VODs of this campaign.
Okay,
And there we go.
roll me a D100. Roll me 2 D100 separately.
Oh, separate.
Man, this is gonna break the game.
Oh god.
41. You pull out a very old and tattered looking wide-brimmed wizard's hat, looking a little bit like the one you might find on classic Black Mage from Final Fantasy.
Oh my
Just
god.
because I know, I'm only adding that because I know it's going to annoy Jay.
Fuck.
As
No,
the-
I
Kinda wish
know
you
exactly
took
what you're
Gandalf
talking about,
Grey,
too.
but
Yeah. And you find a strange bag as well. It basically in here is just 2 shitty items: a bag, a boring old bag, and a boring old hat.
Great.
they may appear boring.
They
Don't
may,
judge a book by their cover.
but don't judge a bag by its bag.
Nailed it.
Wow. Don't judge a book by how much the DM hasn't written in the book.
No. This was a thing that I never go into the Dungeon Master's guide, like ever.
Who
And
does?
the last 2 fucking episodes that I've run, I've needed it for a fucking magic table, magic item table. So yeah, you have these 2 items. So add, give me an investigation check, Gamil, just to see if you know what the fuck these are. These are completely worthless, and I refuse to let you pick them up because they're so pointless to you that you wouldn't bring them.
Camille,
come
can I have
on.
that hat? Can I have that hat, Camille?
I
I want to wear it.
Yeah, sure, fine.
Fuck yeah.
I
dude.
feel like Jay should have to roll an investigation roll as well to see if he even thinks it's worth it.
I
Yeah,
I want a fashion statement. I don't care.
Can
if
we
it's
all
magic.
do it? Because I'm nearby too.
Well,
I'm nowhere near it. Fuck it.
I mean, Gideon wants to wear the hat, and he's right next to it, so you can give me an investigation check just to see if you know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Can I just plop it on his head regardless?
That shit on there. Let's
I mean,
go.
either way, yeah, Gideon, you put it on, and you, if you would like, you can cast the disguise self spell from it at will.
Oh, come on!
Do I just like know this? Like,
Yeah, you're now fully aware. Oh, actually, no, you can't. You need to attune to it, but you are aware of what this is. It's a hat of disguise. I will send you. I mean, you
Yeah.
might have it, but I'll send
is
you
a-
it if you want.
totally worthless hat. But I like it
agree.
though. Do I look good?
No.
Oh, you look like a fool.
Well,
No hat's gonna help you with that one.
I'm keeping it. I'm gonna walk away.
Can I ask to check the bag?
I sent you on Twitter the just a PNG of what it is, and the bag. Yeah, give me an investigation check as you look at it. 10. Oh, that's for the hat.
the tennis of the hat.
4, the bag is just a fucking boring old sack. It's just a waste of everyone's time, and you probably don't want to bring it, but if you just want a plain old bag, you can bring it.
I'll just grab it because I can
taking
put
it.
more gold. Are you taking it? Okay. She's greedy. She takes fucking everything.
You can give me an investigation check as everyone else is looking at it if you want.
Who, me?
Yeah, I mean, you just did it on the hat, right? Anyone else looking at it? Oh, Boulder's just
We'll just get fucked.
scoping out his scroll, which luckily for him is written in Draconic, so he knows exactly what it is.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, are we rolling? Oh, never mind. I've already walked away.
You can roll investigation on the bag as it's
I'm
pulled
out.
out from
I'm
the
out.
chest.
I've already walked away.
Okay. In that case, there's pretty much nothing else in this room. There is that altar in the middle. There is a sphere recess in the center of the double pentagrams.
Huh. Well,
Can I
this.
quickly climb back up the rope and then remove the sphere from, or the golf ball from?
Jeez.
Yeah. You can, and it stops glowing. The whole statue stops glowing, but the statue stays where it is.
Oh.
And
Okay, that's what I was trying that earlier, and then Jay jumped in the fucking
you just
hole.
want- you wanted to know. Yeah, that's fine.
So now I guess I hop back down and I have the stone. And I really want to put it in the middle. But I don't know if that's a good idea.
This is really what Vexy wanted, though, guys. Can we talk about this for a second?
I mean, he just
We-
wanted the stone.
I told you,
Yeah.
Camille. Did I not fucking tell you? Right? It's gonna unlock some ancient other shit.
You also
And-
mentioned that there was a wizard that put a curse on him with powerful magic. My guess is that very wizard is the one who's down here.
Hmm.
Why don't we bring the journal and show it to Vexy as well?
I feel like we might not be able to trust maybe everything Vexy says.
I disagree.
I trust him blindly. He's an adorable little nugget.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start shimmying up the
Okay.
rope.
That's how you
Considering-
die.
If he didn't have faith in
No,
us, he
how
wouldn't
you
have
die
made
is
me
you
his
jump down
godfather.
the
We're still-
goddamn 40-foot cliff that you do repeatedly.
Do I
Twice.
look fine? I think I look fine.
I mean, you've got a stupid hat on.
Yeah, but it's cool though.
No.
Not.
How long does it take me to attune to an item?
Long rest.
Okay, cool. Hey guys,
Well,
we should
fine.
sleep here.
I will go and pick up the journal if no one else.
Yeah, you can bring the journal.
Cool. And then I guess we climb back up the rope.
Sure. Do you want to go all the way outside?
Oh, I want to go all the way.
Wait out front.
I figure we wait inside until Vexy gets back. 'Cause it's warmer inside, I imagine. Less cold wind and stuff.
Okay.
Less stinky ass ogre.
We're not exposed. Yeah.
Before me and Gideon get up the rope, I just kind of nudge him like,
Hmm.
so I don't suppose you want to check out the that altar?
Well, we don't have the stone, do we?
Who says we need the stone? I mean, we won't touch it. We'll just look at it.
Okay. All right, I'm down. I'm down.
Right.
I always like an adventure. Let's go.
God.
Wait, what are you doing?
I've no idea. I'm following
Just
his
looking
lead.
at the altar in the middle, like see what it says or shows or anything.
All right, give me an investigation check. Camille, you can't really work out heads nor tails of what this is. Gideon, you have a better idea. Standing on this thing, using the stone as kind of a power source, and casting certain spells might either amplify them or do something to that measure, in that this is a sort of summoning altar, although it's a self-summoning altar.
Like, it amplifies the spell permanently?
Amplifies it while you cast it on the altar. Give me an Arcana
Okay.
roll.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna hit this shit with every smite I can. Repeatedly.
Necromancy. If you
Okay.
cast Necromancy from this altar, it will enhance the spell in some way.
Yeah, this is some creepy shit. We're not touching this. There's one adventure I'm out of.
Oh, but
No. It's for raising the dead.
and that is why you cut off their heads.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's actually really sound. Yeah. Always remember to double tap.
Aye. I mean, imagine if some fancy-pantsy necromancer was to walk around, found those rats that we killed, and bring all them back. It's a good thing I chopped off their heads.
You're doing...
I'm doing the world.
One of the gods' work. One of them.
If it's one of them, I don't know who.
It's a saying. Don't take it literally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe one day I can meet him. Have a championship challenge. How many heads can you cut off in a day?
Yeah,
Hope
that
they don't
sounds
hear me.
nice. That sounds nice. You don't want to... Don't mess with the gods. They're all pricks. Every single one of them. And I'm heading back up the rope.
Fair enough.
Cool. Previously, and as you guys who went up first, Savari and Boulder, once you get up there, you do see outside the face of Vexalanthus peering in through the doorway. As you guys sort of crest the lip, he trots forward on all fours and pokes a head down, looks in at you, Boulder and Savari, and says, "You worked it out then?"
Oh yeah, there's some freaky shit down below. We found the stone though.
His eyes kind of widen and lighten up as you mention it. "Ah, you found it. Wonderful. So it was the tower after all. A hidden door, perhaps."
So we found another sorcerer down there who looked like he was possessed by something. Not anymore, mind you, but
He real dead.
there are some similarities between what he was trying to do and what your necromancer was trying to do, or your sorcerer was trying to do.
Yes, interesting. Well, you defeated this sorcerer?
Yes.
Did he have long claws?
I guess I didn't see. I didn't get clawed by that. I don't think I was down there anytime he attacked with them, so.
Is Gamil out at this point?
We can.
Or anybody besides me, because I literally don't think I was anywhere near him every single
Savari
time.
was swiped at by some claws.
Yeah, I mean, like he had wings as well. I mean, he was a big old shadowy, not good thing.
Wings, you say? No, this is not the one. These old wizards and their magics.
He sealed himself up in that hole, and we found him. and then we killed him. So we got the stone.
Yes, the stone. Come then, let us try it. And he turns around and sort of removes his head, turns around and sits outside, waiting patiently for you to head on out. It's probably around this point that Gideon, Gamil, you can head upstairs as well if you would like to. Let me put you guys back out, just for the sake of being outside. Yeah, so you move out into the sort of moonlight in this cold, frozen area. The tower sits above you, crumbling. A few bits of rock fall down to the snow, and Vexy looks down at you. What do you suppose I should do with the stone?
Probably nothing right now if it turns you into a person, because then we're all walking our asses back to the other area.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Can I try, I guess I can, like, walk towards him and just kind of touch it to, like, his chest to see what happens?
Can I ready an attack?
Yeah.
In case he fucking turns on any of us, he's gonna ready an attack.
Yeah.
You are
you
person.
Spicy fuck today.
You touch the stone to his chest, and it immediately creates a reaction. The stone lights up again in the same way as it had done previously, turns a kind of orangey glow. Although the glow spreads across Vexy's chest, he sort of steps backwards as if taken, as if he'd been struck by something, and the stone itself kind of becomes attached to Vexy. Whether you let go or not, Vexy starts thrashing around, and it becomes a little more difficult to do so. Then Vexy begins to shrink and change and transform and kind of morph as he shrinks smaller and smaller and smaller until his face begins to shape more humanoid. His wings sort of fall in on themselves and begin to sort of disappear into his back. His arms move further up his body as he rears backwards, and the claws turn into hands. His strange sort of reptile-like legs turn into more humanoid legs, and he reaches a kind of almost humanoid state. You can see a sort of dragonborn look to him for a moment as he stands right in front of you, Boulder. Then he continues to shrink smaller again as he begins to get smaller. His features shift and change a little more. The little whiskers on the front of his face push out a little more. He takes on that fish kind of aspect. As he shrinks smaller and smaller, his arms wither and become small and thin, his legs small and thin, his body much more fish-like than reptilian-like, as he turns into what you would probably recognize to be something more like a Kuo-toa, a fish humanoid creature. Vexy stands in front of you.
He's gone!
Can I smack Boulder upside the head?
He looks a lot more like this.
Oh,
at the
Jesus
moment.
Christ.
And the gemstone is sort of partially embedded in his chest. Although you may still be touching it, it's just part of him now, as if it's stuck sitting out of his chest. He looks up at you, Boulder, and says,
Guys, what did you do?
Blame Boulder.
I don't know.
I face palmed so hard.
What happened to being human?
Am I not?
Human.
from
Not seen a human
Oid.
before.
I can't see what I look like, but my hands look small.
Oh, nugget.
Oh.
What happened to the plan of not doing anything with the stone until we were flying?
I mean,
I'm
glad
we didn't
he used
established
it.
a plan.
I'm glad he used it.
I'm not. Because
Take
now we're in the middle
Take
of
it
nowhere.
off. Take it off me.
I don't think we can.
Can I try? What happens when I pull on it?
give me an athletics check.
God.
That's nice.
His heart comes with it, his brain, his spinal
Jesus.
cord.
Please don't
You-
Mortal Kombat the shit out of this.
All the stone, and it pops out of Vexy's chest, and there's a moment where he kind of stumbles one way. There's just a strange recess similar to the ones that you've seen around as he moves left and right, and then circle, guys. He grows once again back into the enormous dragon that you have come to know him as opposed to the small fish-like humanoid.
Jesus Christ.
And Vexy stands once again before you, the copper dragon. He stumbles a little one way, wings kind of flapping out to regain his composure, and it seems as though it sort of works.
What the fuck?
What is the point of this stone if it turns you into a little fish man?
I mean, he can
Surely
walk
you're
That's-
stronger when you breathe fire.
That's his true form.
What?
Kidding,
I think not.
Didn't you say something about your true form earlier being a fish?
That's his soul.
It's his
My-
soul form.
Soul, my spirit.
Why the fuck are you a fish?
That one I do not know. I believe I am not ready yet to take the form of a human, but, well, the Dark One said I needed this stone, so perhaps you could hold on to it until I need to take that ghastly form again.
Will it work on us too?
Is this? No.
Well, he's touching it and it did nothing.
What if you?
Boulder, don't do it.
You gonna do it? Do it.
Oh God.
Do it.
I guess I look at Gideon and I just kind of touch it to my chest.
Oh Jesus Christ.
You hold it to your chest, and there's a pause, but no, nothing
Oh,
happens.
what?
It'd be
Just
great if I
wings,
just got
man.
bigger.
Fucking
I was really
wings.
hoping I would just turn into a dragon for some reason. Just like a full one. Oh,
Strength
well,
is
that's-
now 3 times.
Disappointing.
strength modifier of 50 now.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Okay.
An interesting
Negative.
gemstone. Well, I suppose it will have to do. So,
Well,
shall we embark?
Hold up. Hold up. Can I run inside and grab that rope? Because I'm assuming, unless Camille's already grabbed it, can I grab that rope that was tied around the thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty easily.
Run
pretty
back
quickly.
out with rope.
While she's
Is that mine?
Yes. But I might use it.
what for?
For what?
I'm gonna give it to Camille. But just in case, if we all had rope, we could tie it around Vexy so we don't fall off, and then we could sleep. 'Cause
We literally just slept.
yeah, and
an
then
hour
I got
ago.
slashed at by a goddamn demon.
But we
Fine. She can go to sleep. We'll tie it around her.
This is a
and
just
then
in
tie
case
it around all of
situation.
us.
How are you still tired? We just slept an hour ago.
I will always sleep. I love
I-
sleeping. It is the best thing.
That's just
Mari the
unreal.
Great
Because when I
sleeper.
sleep, you don't exist, Gideon, and it's
Vexy-
wonderful.
Okay, Bexy, was that thing in there the sorcerer that you fought with?
He did not have wings.
Did he have wings?
The
thing?
demon thing?
The demon thing had
Okay.
wings, yeah, like weird, kind of shadowy
Is
wings.
it possible he could have changed?
Of course, it's possible. I just changed into a fish. It's not impossible, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, are we embarking to exact your revenge, or?
A journey to defeat an evil sorcerer. What a grand quest it shall be.
I'm down.
Yeah. Let's go. Fuck it. Why not?
Guys, we do have the other thing as well.
Yeah, but we have to
Eh.
repay
It's on the
some
way, remember?
kindness to Vexy, right?
If it weren't for Vexy, we'd still be in the shadow, whatever scary ash place.
That
So
is
I'm
true.
fine.
I doubt
I'm
that.
can I just scuttle at Vexy and I'll be like, and since you guys don't want to take a nap, you'll probably talk the whole time. I'm not going to sleep. I'm just going to cast Healing Word on myself at level 1.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, give me back my rope.
Throw it to him.
Thank you.
Not aiming for him whatsoever.
Cool. Let's. You guys want to embark then?
If helping Vexy is on the way to the whole giants thing, then
Yeah.
by all means.
Well then. Off we go, I guess.
Let's go. Giddy up.
I'm
Yeah,
jumping
word
up there.
All right. Vexy sort of leans down, lets you all jump on if you're all jumping on. Once again, turns around. Time to get my revenge. And he takes a few steps.
Fuck yeah.
Thrust of the wings once again. Vexy lifts off into the sky, and you are once again on the back of a great big dragon flying through the Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale actually gives way fairly quickly in the journey to the Reghead Glacier, which is the enormous like ice sea below you. Vexy moves with sort of purpose as opposed to before where he was kind of meandering around a little. He moves a little slower. He's sort of thrusting his wings fairly purposefully as he moves across this glacier. Fairly silent for the majority of this trip. He gains speed with every passing moment. You guys holding on. Up ahead of you, far ahead of you really, inside a frozen temple fueled entirely by elven slaves, there is a person dressed from head to toe in red with a thick, long beard of frosty white sat atop a throne of ice. The great sorcerer Santa awaits.
Oh,
and
God.
his terrible icy claws tap restlessly on a cold throne. And next
Santa
week,
Claus?
and next week,
You fuck.
next week is the Christmas special, where you guys need to go and help.
Next
Vexy.
week isn't even Christmas.
No, but we're not doing it on Christmas Day.
No audience.
We're not
We're not doing it on Christmas Day.
We're not?
No,
I
Oh,
thought that was the plan.
I thought that was our
we had
plan.
an original plan to do it on Christmas Day, but then someone said they couldn't do it, and then we decided not to do it. I thought.
Oh, I don't know.
That's fine. We'll run a Christmas special.
I thought.
Pretty sure. But
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, even if it goes on to Christmas Day, this is part 1 of the Christmas special. Then,
Oh my god.
depending on
Are
whether
we eggnogging it as well during this?
Oh my god.
as yeah, you guys.
Can we have a drunk Christmas special?
Yes.
I'm so down.
100%. I will be drinking. I'll drink holiday milk and eggnog. I got this, fam.
Sorcerer Santa Claus waits for Vexy to reap his vengeance and for possibly you guys to free the elves. What I also like about this is that they're not little tiny elves in little things. They're just proper fucking D&D elves.
You disgust me.
God.
God damn it.
But that ends today's episode at least,
All
and
right.
we'll see you next
Brilliant.
That was good, Brad. That was fucking awesome, man.
time.
Oh,
Oh man.
Brilliant.
it's thanks for putting up with my death wish. That was
I ran
there
a
was a
little
moment
long as
there,
well.
like when I went unconscious, I was like, I had the player's handbook, and I was like, maybe I'll play a gnome wizard this time. Like I was ready to roll another character. That was
God damn it.
It did seem like maybe you
I
were
was-
gonna.
I was
you
trying
were
to kill
gonna,
myself?
Like, you were just like you. It was pretty fucking close. Like
nah, man.
I was sat here like, man, I'm gonna have to kill him, aren't I? For fuck's sake. Like,
I was ready for you to. No, man. Gideon's got a death wish for a reason, dude.
Well,
Hey,
like,
if Gideon wants to die, just call me Popsicle one more time. I'll kick you off the strap.
a hill giant hits hard, but isn't particularly difficult to beat with
Yeah.
all of you. I didn't think it would be any trouble if you ended up fighting it. You also like, I mean, it's kind of hard to guess what you guys are going to do all the time, but there was like plenty. in general, the encounter wasn't a full-on combat encounter, but everything's always ready to be in.
She went through a breakup and was sad, and we're like, "Ha, die now."
Yeah, pretty much all you had to do was feed her. I can tell you now.
I was going to give her rations because
yeah, like
I think Gideon would know as well.
But then everything else was all.
It was like the general way of approaching this was go in like quietly, head in past the boulder maybe, and then work out all the in-room stuff first, then go up and either steal from the sleeping giant or barter with the sleeping giant to get the stone and then just fuck off.
No, we fucking dropped in like
motherfuckers.
Dude,
the Halo jumped in. Like
my biggest thing is like I wanted to like do that the easy way, but Gideon's super pissed, man. Fucking
it was a fucking like either way.
It's about what?
Went to the abyssal plane. Did not complete his fucking destiny. Like
it was cool either
kill
way.
Everybody.
Like, the Misty step onto the roof was fucking cool as shit. You know, like
I'll just parachuting without a parachute.
I just imagine
scene,
the funniest fucking thing in my mind is like I like a Misty step all cool like, and then like the moment I land, you also a second later, as a dwarf hits right behind.
Yeah, like. That is like exactly like I love little scenes like that. I love how they work.
So perfect.
Like the birds were originally just there as like a stealth check thing. If you fucked it up, they would have just flown up and it would have woken up the so like the birds were just irrelevant. It was like, you were like, the bloodhawks, and I was like, they're just a bullshit thing for a stealth check. I don't care about them. I don't need to. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. It doesn't really matter how anybody approaches these things. They almost always work out for some in an interesting way. Whether I sort of had an idea or whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing about D&D, right?
Yeah, I love it. I don't give a fuck. I enjoy whatever way you approach all this shit.
Let's